The news updates. The money you wasted can build classrooms in your village. Peter Obi fires Lai Mohammed. Do welcome to today's news. And thank you for tuning in to the news. But please do well to subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button and also the bell for more updates. Now to the news details. Please listen carefully to the end. Presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has described the allegation of treason against him by the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, as the height of rascality. Recall that the minister had made the allegation during engagements with journalists in Washington, D.C., in the United States of America recently. Mohammed accused Obi of inciting people to violence over the outcome of the February 25 presidential election, saying it was treasonable. Peter Obi and his vice, Dati Ahmed, cannot be threatening Nigerians that if the president-elect Bola Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress, APC, is sworn in on May 29, it will be the end of democracy in Nigeria. This is treason. You cannot be inviting insurrection, and this is what they are doing. A Democrat should not believe in democracy only when he wins election, he said. Speaking on Arise TV on Monday, Obi condemned the allegation, even as he berated the federal government over the resources expended towards the media rounds, where Mohammed made the claim. This is the height of rascality. It was even announced in Washington, D.C. I committed a treasonable offense and am in Onitsha. And my minister went to announce it in Washington. This is the waste in governance we are talking about, and people don't want to understand. The amount it cost Nigeria for him to go and announce that in Washington, D.C., can build a block of 6 classrooms in a primary school. I'm sure if you go to his village, there are so many places where children don't even have desks or classrooms to go to school. Instead of using that money for this purpose, he went to Washington to announce treason against someone in Onitsha. It does not need to do that. From there, he went to London, announcing the same thing when I'm in Nigeria. He should have come to see me or invited me and tell me my offense. Obi told the show hosts, Charles Anoigulu. Prior to the February 25th presidential election, the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, who said that the Labour Party flag bearer is inciting violence, inciting people to cause violence over the outcome of the presidential election. And he said that it was treasonable. And instead of telling the Labour Party flag bearer in Nigeria, he went ahead to Washington, D.C. to announce this. And saying this in that part of the country outside Nigeria, the amount is going to spend is going to build 6 classrooms in his village here in Nigeria. That this is what he calls waste of Nigeria funds. That how will you go out of the country, someone that is in the country with you, you cannot call or tell him his offense that is doing treasonable things. You went ahead to Washington, D.C. to waste Nigeria money. And again, he went from Washington, D.C. to London to say the same thing. So Peter Obi has fired him. That Lai Mohammed is just a wasteful, resourceful man. He does not know how to manage the government funds. And that these are the kind of people we are talking about. Those who don't know how to manage money, those who are not interested in education, those who are not interested in the health sector, that cannot support but can waste money on irrelevant things. Remember that Peter Obi is of the opinion that the APC did not win the election, but the Labour Party does, and that the INEC has worked with the ruling All Progressive Congress to announce Tinubu as the president-elect. But Peter Obi did not create any violence or ask the people to incite violence. He even told the obedient movement to be calm and that he's going to reclaim his mandate back. We have come to the end of the news. What's your view concerning what Peter Obi said to Lai Mohammed? Please share your comments in the comment section. Thank you.